ball game.
What's good, guys? Welcome back. SH Shonen Hoops, the playoffs, more eliminations, more Cancun trips. Angie, who's up on the hoop? Who are we meeting in Cancun?
I don't know why you're so excited. Philly, those poor guys have been fucked, flipped over, fucked again. Collar Mia Khalifa because they got spit roasted. Those poor mans in Philly, the fans, or if I would like to say Little New York, because goddamn it, those home arena Philadelphia games were damn near just New York too. They got swept about. I was hoping.
Do you know why? Do you know why I'm excited?
Why?
Listen, I feel bad for Joel Embiid. I really do, because Joel Embiid, the injuries weren't as able to be shown off because Keita is not a defensive, not defensive. He's not an offensive threat, so Embiid can hide his injuries. He's not forced to do much defensively on that. Vooch isn't athletic, so as long as you're able to use the body, you're fine. Cat. Brunson stiff. There is no hiding Embiid in a pick and roll with Karl-Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson. The New York offense was so lethal against the 76ers defense.
Yeah.
This is why the closest game was when Embiid did not play. And that has nothing negative to do with Joel Embiid. It's unfortunate homeboy was not healthy.
Yep, I'll agree with you.
It just sucks. But I am only just a little bit of excited just to see the reactions of New York, of how cocky they're going to be going into the Eastern Conference Finals. And let them, Andy, go to the NBA Finals. I'm not sure the Madison Square Garden will still exist for them to play the NBA Finals. That building might be taped off.
That, yeah.
With how crazy they're going to go.
The fans are obviously going to go crazy. Shout out to New York. Like I said, I don't know if I said it, but like I thought, after you beat Atlanta Hawks by 50, it activated inside the New York team being like, yo, we can do this. Let's play finals level basketball against every fucking team. And they showed it. They completely look brand new. They look exactly what everybody thought they were going to be, which was like elite scoring. OG Anunoby started scoring. Mikal Bridges, dude, everything has been going New York's way. I hope, I saw the little record that they showed is the first sweep that they're gonna have. To be fair, game is not over, but they're damn near down 40-something points with 7 minutes left of the fourth quarter. The third strings are out right now getting some fucking cardio in. But first sweep since 1999. Go New York, go New York, go. And honestly, we have not seen the result yet of Detroit and Cleveland, but New York's one of my they're not favorites to reach the finals in my opinion.
Honestly, that's not hard to say, and it's honestly has to do with Detroit has the clear flaw Detroit has.
Yeah.
Not having a clear number two. Tobias Harris has been great.
Yes.
But Tobias also needs Cade in order to. There's no secondary creator on the Detroit Pistons.
If Cade is not on one, then it's hard. But we're not here to talk about them as of right now.
Oh no, it has nothing to do with Detroit. Move on from Detroit. And when we talk about Cleveland, James Harden has had one good game. Yeah. I never want to hear no one disrespect Dwayne Wade. I want to say that.
That should never have been a conversation. But yeah.
But now, the New York Knicks are going to the NBA Finals.
I'm 100% confident in saying that, unless they have, God forbid, any injuries, or they just like you said, the city of New York just does not make it because the arena gets torn down. The amount of celebration they're gonna have when they finish the Eastern Conference Finals games, that's a different story. They're gonna have to get relocated because of that. Whoa,
they're gonna have to pay Barclays.
Yeah, but shout out to the Knicks, bro. Y'all on a different level. I'm gonna say it if it wasn't for the best teams in the West being the goddamn best teams in the West that are probably gonna come out, y'all could have probably won a ring. But
you know what though? Depending on the health of OG, I think it's gonna be a good series.
The finals?
Most likely than not. Yeah.
Okay. Depending on who.
Most likely than not, the winnings are coming out of the West. But if OG's healthy, the New York's offense is lethal enough to make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there. I just think in the end it's gonna be a great series. Obviously, let's not count our eggs or our chicken before we even hatch the eggs. Let's make sure they finish strong in the Eastern Conference Finals. Because
and then Andy, and then I do have a question for you.
Yes,
before
sir.
to leave it off here. Do you think the 76ers talk themselves to running this back again next year?
I'll be honest. I'm gonna say they're probably gonna start deviating from a Joel Embiid centered team to going with the quicker paced VJ Edgecombe, Tyrese Maxey. So I don't know what they do, but clearly they're seeing that the game is evolving to the point of like we need to be, at least for that team as they are right now, quicker pace, being able to like make the shots. Tyrese Maxey should be your number one option compared to like giving it to Joel Embiid and like getting him to get in the paint, get the fouls, free throws. Seems to hurt the team more than it helps. So they might run it back, but I feel like it'll be a completely different offensive strategy that they have. So that's my 2 cents.
I do want to say I do want me and you to go into a deep dive at some point in summer on the 76ers, because I think that could be really interesting in figuring out a system on how that could work, because no team is trading for Joel. That's not happening.
Exactly.
So it's interesting on how the 76ers can figure that out, because of course you play through Maxey and Edgecombe moving forward, but being able to figure out how to keep Embiid effective is still going to be a key. Because I don't know if Nick Nurse is still the head coach of this team next year. So it will be interesting to see. But I hope we do have that conversation on here at some point in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
But that's gonna do it.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. Last little shout out Wizards. You got AJ DeBonsta, whatever his name is. You got the number one pick.
Washington gonna be very interesting.
Can't wait for that middle of the summer review of like where we're gonna rank these teams, because the Wizards may have jumped a couple days. They may have jumped a couple spots. But that is everything from us. We will probably see you guys later on this week, because I feel like there's more series gonna be ending sooner than later. These series have been a lot more lopsided than the first rounds, which is interesting.
Shout out injuries, but
shout out dominant teams being dominant also. Let's be real here. But yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.